don't be surprised if Coach Prime moves on from Pat Shermer and allows Byron Leftwich to come in the game because and not just come in the game. I'm sorry to call the plays. There's a reason why Coach Prime brought in Byron Leftwich. There's a reason. He didn't bring him in just to be a quarterback's coach. He brought him in to replace Pat Shermer.
Buffalo debut tonight, and he'll hand it off. Off the right side, Micah Welch breaking tackles inside the 20 and shoved it out here. Salter on third down and short. With time, everybody covered. Salter gonna fire into the end zone.
All right, YouTube, welcome back to Jay, the Sports Professor channel. Today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about what it will take for Colorado Buffaloes to win the Big 12 and to dominate against the University of Delaware. We're going to go ahead and tune in. Enjoy the rest of this video. For those who are new to this channel, I'm Jay, the Sports Professor. Make sure you go hit this like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And for those who haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to say this one more time. Make sure you guys hit this like button so YouTube can push these videos out so more folks can hear my amazing sports takes. Now, unfortunately, the Colorado Buffaloes lost to Georgia Tech. And those are many different storylines ranging from, can Deion Sanders win without Shador and Travis? That was just the narrative that just kept going around. Can Deion Sanders win it all? Could he make it past the Big 12? Can Deion Sanders win it all? And I believe he can. I believe in Coach Prime. I'm going to say this one more time. I believe in Coach Prime. Coach Prime is going to lead these guys to win the Big 12. Now, just to let y'all know, before I even get to my point as far as feedback or what they need to do to win, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is a much more improved team in comparison to last year. One thing I want to give Coach Prime credit on is his improvement when it comes to the trenches. When it comes to the trenches, Coach Prime has improved like so much. As far as the players that are currently on that roster, as far as the offensive line, definitely big improvement, right? Probably the best, I would say the most improved aspect of the team was the offensive line, which is the most important aspect of the team. Offensive line, then defensive line. Because you can't win football games without an O-line and a D-line, straight up. For those who understand football, you need the trenches to be powerful. You got to have strong trenches. Now, as far as Colorado, the offensive line, they did an incredible job of run blocking and pass protection. One of the Achilles heel that Colorado has been suffering from is running the football. Last season, we were almost dead last in running the football. The season before that, we were almost dead last in running the football because we didn't have a sufficient offensive line that was willing to get off the ball, put guys behind their butts, and win football games on the line of scrimmage. We didn't have that last year. The only player that I recognize, that I remember, that was really doing something, I'd say Jordan Seaton and Kareem Harden. Harden, I think that's the last name, Harden, number 55. Those are only two players that I've seen that was really consistent last year as far as putting people on their butt and as far as a point of attack, they were dominant. The rest of them were kind of inconsistent, and that's why there was a lot of shuffles. If you noticed last year, there was a lot of shuffles within the offensive line, with the exception of Jordan Seaton, who had his left tackle spot solidified. And then this all season, Jordan Seaton, transformed his body. His body is on another level. But anyways, Colorado's better than what people give them credit for. This is a very improved team. If you really understand football, if you look at their game, if you look at the games, you look at the offensive line, how they push people at a point of attack, putting people on their behinds. The running backs are gashing through the holes. Michael Welch and Simeon Price are doing their thing. Number 20 is doing an excellent job of catching the ball at the backfield, running angle routes, swings, catching the ball out of the slot. This running back room, thanks to Marshall Faulk, much more improved. Much more improved. And I was saying years past, it wasn't the talent that they lacked. It was just the fact that they were not running the ball effectively because we didn't have the trenches like that. We didn't have a strong left tackle in 2023. I don't even know where he's at. We didn't have a strong right tackle in 2023. But 2024, definitely an upgrade. But 2025, this offensive line is on point. Starting with Jordan Seaton, who's a sophomore, All-American player. Left guard is my man Xavier Hill. Center's McGill. Right guard is Zy Chrysler. And then right tackle, I forgot the homeboy's name. He's number 53. All right. Those guys are dominant, pushing people on their butt, right? Blocking people at the point of attack and throwing them around. Like this offensive line is probably going to be the best offensive line in college football, hands down. But it's just a matter of execution. See, if you watch the game, a lot of receivers are wide open. And starting with Kaidon Salter, Kaidon has to do a better job of executing the offense. I mean, he was okay, as far as his athleticism. I think he's going to get better. He's going to improve. He's going to learn from this game. And also, if you really think about it, this is Caden's first time playing in the big lights because playing under Deion Sanders is a different ballgame. You got all the attention. You got ESPN. You got everything going on. So playing against Deion Sanders comes with a lot. And I think Kaidon realized how bright the stage was, but he will improve and he will get better. But we got to give it to the playmakers on the perimeter, starting with Mario Millie. He has to get the ball more. There shouldn't be no reason why he's getting one catch. Also, number 15 needs to get more catches too. Also, number 9 needs to go deep and get catches. Like we have so many receivers on the perimeter that need to get the ball. We got to have a more of a balanced attack on offense. Starting running the football effective, which we mastered. And number 2, we got to pass better, right? Play action, roll out, throw the ball, complete. Kaidon needs to do a better job of completing these passes. There were many moments where he could have ran in critical moments where he just tried to throw the ball and try to do too much. And that's one of the biggest issues with football players is they try to do too much. In critical moments, sometimes you just got to make the simple things right. Complete that pass or just run it. And Kaidon has the athleticism to extend plays and make things happen. Especially in those critical moments, we just wanted to win. We just wanted to win. So I believe we really beat ourselves. I'm a Colorado fan, so I'm going to speak. We really beat ourselves. And like I said, here we got to do better. Execution is what really killed us in this game. And plus, on defense, let's talk about defense. We got 3 turnovers early in the game, which was incredible. But we get on offense, we have to maximize on those opportunities because Georgia Tech was a really good team, extremely good team. They were able to run that football. They ran for 300-something yards on our defense. Absolutely unacceptable. I know Rob Livingston is going to make some adjustments as far as personnel, as far as from a schematic standpoint. And it was very questionable as far as some of the calls because there were moments where I would watch I would watch Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech, all they were doing is running the football. They were running a lot of quarterback trap, quarterback dive, couple sweeps, right? And Colorado was in cover 2. Why are we in cover 2 when guys are running the football? We don't need 2 safeties in the back. They're not playing that kind of game. We needed to stack that box. We need to play mano. Hey, I'm more physical than you. Now, as far as guys getting to the ball, I definitely seen, Colorado did a great job of guys' pursuit to the ball. But as far as gap responsibility was an issue. And then as far as the contain guy, as far as identifying who was a pitch man, who was the dive man, who was responsible for quarterback. For those who understand read option, right? For those who understand read option, there's always a guy who's responsible for the pitch man. There's always a guy who's responsible for the quarterback. and there's always a guy who's responsible for the dive. That's one. Those are the three aspects of um, the option play that I've learned when I play football. Who has the pitch man? Who has quarterback? And who has the dive? Right. So we got to pay attention to those things. We it looked like we were in the right place, but we just didn't execute it. As far as gap responsibilities, there were so many wide open gaps. Like there were so many wide open gaps when I was watching. I'm like, where are these gaps coming from? And then as far as the sweeps, where's the contain guy? Like playing disciplined football is what Colorado got away from as far as responsibilities. Like Bill Belichick says, you must do your job, win your individual battles. When you win your individual battles as a football player, as a collective team, you win football games. Win your individual battles. And that's one of the things that Colorado did not do, right? As far as gap responsibility, it just looked sloppy on defense. And I know they're gonna make some changes, right? Now, as far as defensive ends, how are you guys letting these guys hook you? How's that happening? Right? So we got to do a better job of gap responsibility, staying contained. Corners are coming up in the wrong angles, right? I mean, the game was just out of pocket on defense. But at the same time, we lost as a collective group. Now, shout out to the special teams. Special teams did their thing. Mata completed all his field goals. The punt team looked really good. Kickoff team looked really good. Like special teams as a unit was amazing. Shout out to Coach Pullock. He did a great job preparing the special teams for these big moments. That shows good coaching. But I believe Robert Livingston is going to make adjustment, and he's not going to allow 300 some yards from the University of Delaware. And just let you know, University of Delaware is a little lower, but they're going to come ready to play because they know what comes with playing Colorado. And their goal, every team's goal, is to beat the heck out of Colorado because this is their time to be on TV. This is their time to uh, enjoy the national spotlight. So, keys to winning the game: Colorado needs to continue to run the football. We need to get the ball to our playmakers. We got to continue being physical. We got to stop the run, stop the run, stop the run, stop the run. I'm really confident our secondary. Our secondary, they're going to do their thing. But we have to stop the run. We can't continue to allow teams to run the football on us. And when the game plan is right there, it just doesn't. It seems like guys get they shrink in the big moments. But that's just my take. That's what's going to take for the Colorado Buffaloes to win the Big 12. Run the football, stop the run, give the ball to our playmakers, and stay disciplined, play disciplined football. That's really it. And we will win the Big 12. We have the talent, we have the skill to win. And don't be surprised, guys, if Juju gets in the game. Do not be surprised. And also don't be surprised if Coach Prime moves on from Pat Shermer and allows Byron Leftwich to come in the game because and not just come in the game, I'm sorry, to call the plays. There's a reason why Coach Prime brought in Byron Leftwich. There's a reason. He didn't bring him in just to be a quarterback's coach. He brought him in to replace Pat Shermer. I want y'all to think about that. That's the reason why Coach Prime brought Byron Leftwich to replace Pat Shermer. I'm telling you, watch, it's gonna happen. But I truly believe they're gonna make it all the way. They're gonna win games. They're gonna do their thing. Coach Prime's recruitment is going to get better. They're gonna get better recruits, and this program is going to be a staple. This program is going to be a place where every college kid goes to. But again, for those who are new to this channel, I'm Jay the Sports Professor. Please do not forget to hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this page. Go ahead and shoot me a comment what you think is going to happen with the Colorado Buffaloes. Peace from Jay the Sports Professor.